Hi guys, so before break, we practiced solving quadratic equations with factoring. And now this week on Monday and Tuesday, we started the quadratic formula. So I'm going to show you how these two directly relate. And we're going to solve this algebraically. Now, algebraically means I have to use factoring or the quadratic formula. If it says graphically or numerically, then I can use my graph or table. So when I solve either one of these, I need to make sure they're both equal to 0. All right. So let's think, throwing it back to our factoring. Do I see a GCF? I do. It's 2. So I'm going to go ahead and divide that. And I get 1x squared minus 2x minus 3. All right, so now I look at the inside and I see it is a trinomial. So I'm going to go ahead and make a product sum. All right, and this is nice because the only thing that gets me 3 is 1 and 3. And I need it to be a negative 2. So, which one does that? The second one. So these are my winners. I set up my box. I know some of you thought factoring was going to go away, but it's not. My 1x squared goes here, negative 3 here, and then put my 2 winning numbers on the inside. All right, so let's go ahead and do our GCFs. What is my GCF of these two numbers? 1x and 1x. 1x times question mark would be a 1. 1x times negative 3. All right, so I go ahead and put my 2. And I set it equal to 0. And put my factors there. Now I'm not done. Let's go ahead and solve. So I get 2x minus 6 equals 0, and 1x plus 1 equals 0. Inverse. And divide by 2. Inverse. I got x is equal to negative 1. All right, so that is our throwback Thursday for factoring. And this is due Thursday. I'm so funny. All right. So now I'm going to do the same exact problem, but now I'm going to use the quadratic formula. Now I should get the same answer because I'm looking for the roots. My root should be the same no matter how I solve it. So I have A, B, and C. All right, x equals negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right, here we go. A, B, C. Make sure to include those negatives. All right. So I'm first going to rewrite everything except my square root. And I'm going to use my calculator to plug this in. All right. So I get... Oh, I lost my calculator. Here it is. Forgot what the numbers were. Oh boy, we're everywhere.
Hi guys, so since you have your unit test on Friday, we figured
Make it stop. Okay. Oh, what a video this is turning out to be. I'm not re-recording it, so you're gonna have to deal with the jokes. All right, back to business. So this was supposed to be 2, and this is a -6. All right. So I got a 64. Okay, now we'll simplify everything else. 4 plus or minus 64 divided by 4. Split it up. 4 divided by 4 plus 64 divided by 4. And then the minus. Oop. Making a lot of mistakes in this mesh. All right, can we simplify? I see some numbers that I can. 4 divided by 4 is 1. And what is the square root of 64 divided by 4? So square root of 64 divided by 4. That gets me a nice number of 2, so I'm going to use that. So I'm changing this out for a 2. And we can go ahead and add those. I see that my roots are exactly the same as I did it when I was factoring. So you can essentially choose which method to use algebraically in this case. All right? What is another way you can check your answers? Show it below. I said it in the beginning of the video in case you forget. Sorry this is 8 minutes long. I'll see you tomorrow.